Hi Libra, this is your reading for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Please keep in mind that this is a general reading and this is not going to resonate for every single Libra out there. Alright you guys, let's get started. I just want to say as well that this is a timeless reading, so whenever you come across this reading, that's when I believe the messages are meant for you to hear. Please keep in mind as well, though, that this is not going to resonate for every Libra, so take what resonates, leave the rest. If it doesn't fit, it doesn't fit. So, alright, you guys, let's get started. Okay. So, Libra, I feel like you're just not grasping something. It's weird. It's like there's a difference between understanding and knowing. And I feel like with that Queen of Needles, and we have the Hanged Man, and then the High Priestess, I just feel like there's things that you're just quite not understanding, and it feels like it has something to do with your own demons, your own insecurities. Yeah, I feel like you're really dwelling on something still in the past, something not working out, something where you felt like you've lost, but you aren't willing to let it go. Even though you know you want to move forward and walk away, and even though you knew that you need to leave, a part of you knows that you need to emotionally walk away, there's still this part of you that it's almost like you still want justice. You still want this person that feels like a counterpart to you to be open and honest with you. It's like you want reciprocity. You want somebody to at least admit or apologize. It's like you're waiting on an apology. And it's like it's starting to kind of eat at you, maybe a little bit, or you're just getting frustrated because it's like in your mind you can't. It's like maybe this person could have lied to you, I'm getting. But there's some reason, it's like this person could have caused you feeling sad. It's like there's a part of you that's waiting for this individual to come back and offer you something, but it's like it's not happening. So it's like the longer that you're waiting, it's like the more pain it causes you. And perhaps you just watch a bunch of tarot readings about this person, and it's like you just get frustrated because it feels like it's never happening. Some of you guys are even wondering if this person even cares anymore or ever cared. See, it's like you're waiting on this message. I'm also getting that a part of you wants to give a message. But there's a lot of it's like you wanting to come down to that decision. It feels like you're waiting for this person to come back and say that they're sorry. It's like you're waiting for them to admit their wrongs. You're waiting for them to take accountability so that you can start. It's like even if you don't want this person back, it's like in your mind you're like, I just need to have that closure. Because I feel like this was definitely a commitment. And I feel like you're waiting for this person to just say that they're sorry that they hurt you. I feel like this could have gone in this person's favor. At least that's how you viewed it. Because I feel like for a lot of you guys, some of you, you felt like you were forced to start all over again, that you were forced to move forward and be strong. And it's like you were waiting for this person to make up their mind, but like in the past is what it feels like. You were hoping that this person would make up their mind, or that they would know what they want, or it almost feels like this person kind of kept you guessing. And it's also just like once they finally made the decision, it caused a lot of conflict, because I felt like it was like you were committed to this person. Maybe you were married. You had a lot of, like, I felt like you tried to stood up for what it is that you wanted in this connection, or whatever you wanted. And I feel like in that past, even though it ended up not going in your favor, I felt like you still wanted to heal. You still wanted to get your justice in this situation, but you ended up being unhappy with yourself. You end up being unhappy about what had occurred. But like, I feel like this was a blessing in disguise, that this fell out of your life, or that it's falling out of your life. I feel like some of you guys, you could have gotten, like, you broke up or a divorce, or something had to occur, but it felt like it was a loss for you, but you like deserved better. And I'm also just getting that you weren't getting what you deserved, and staying committed to something that wasn't necessarily giving you what you needed. And then to have that consistent conflict and fighting or issues, it was like you needed to move forward. It needed to change. But the pain and the frustration and the disappointment, it's still kind of there. It's like having to grieve and mourn the situation. And I keep feeling like it was like this person, I feel like they were kind of holding out. Really just kind of phoning it in. Yeah, see, I'm getting that it ended up just not, like, this person just couldn't be stable. I have the Two of Potions, King of Presents. We have the Seven of Candles, the Eight of Presents, the Moon, the Star, and the Knight of Needles. I feel like this was pretty abrupt to some of you guys, because I felt like it was kind of like a quick motion. I'm also getting that this person, they were very occupied. They probably stopped giving you attention too. They started putting their energy and resources somewhere else, and you started to notice that, and you were like, hey, You know, be nice to kind of get effort here. And then it's like this person just kind of, I'm getting this sense like just dropped it. Like you felt like you had to drop this burden because this person, like you were putting in the work, but this person probably wasn't. I'm also getting as well too here is you were not happy with this situation. So a part of you knew deep down what it is that you really wanted. And I felt like it was that 10 of Cups. And so a lot of you, even though you felt like this person, you wanted it with this person, you felt like you had to move forward without them. And oh my gosh, you guys, the 7 of Wands to the 7 of Wands, the 7 candles. One in the upright, the other in the reverse. I feel like it's very conflicting. I felt like a lot of you guys, you felt like you had to defend yourself, and then you tried not to defend yourself, and then you tried to defend yourself because it was almost like this person would trigger you, and then you tried not to get triggered, or you felt like you just had to defend what it is that you wanted, which was perhaps this connection as well, but also what it is that you wanted. You tried to tell this person like, hey, I need help from you, you know? This person stopped putting in the work. It's like they had all these options, and then they started being more selfish in themselves. And I feel like that was kind of what led to this ending. And because you saw what happened, I feel like a lot of you guys, you had to work through this past, work through what you've lost. It feels like you had to complete this cycle and move forward, even though I feel like a lot of you guys didn't want to. When it came to your healing, I feel like a lot of you guys almost felt like you had no, it almost felt like you tried to work with this person, but it was like you were trying to, like, bleed a stone dry. It's, like, impossible. It was like trying to get this person to open up emotionally or to communicate was like pulling teeth, almost. So it was like you couldn't heal this situation because this person wasn't willing to. And I felt like that really hurt you guys. I think a lot of you guys found out that this person lied to you, that this person could have been dealing with other people, that this person was moving forward. I feel like there could have been cheating or could have been just deceit, just lies, things going on. I feel like this person, they walked away from you. And I'm also getting that this person just kind of left things abruptly. I'm also getting to that for some of you guys, this person could have been angry or upset, and it was almost like they purposely tried to pick the fights just to walk away, just so they can go to wherever else they're going. You know, I feel like you're dealing with somebody that could have been like, oh, Libra, why would you think this about me? Like, why would you say this about me? Even though it was innocent, and they would like throw it out of proportion, and then they would go sleep at some friend's house, or you know what I mean? Like they'd like to cause problems just to leave or just to get their way. So it was like you're dealing with somebody who's really trying to manipulate you here. And that's kind of what I'm getting here. This person, I think, is very emotionally unavailable. And I feel like that's the type of people that you've always kind of attracted, was the emotionally unavailable people, the people that really wouldn't be there for you. Because I feel like a lot of you guys, you really, really want to have a connection with somebody that is open and honest and true. And I feel like a lot of you guys, you try to put yourself in connections where you feel like maybe you would get, reciprocated what you wanted, but instead you're just kind of stuck in this connections that aren't good for you. And I just feel like every time you get into a connection, it's like it always goes good for the first like 4, 5 to 6 months, and then it starts to go downhill. But for a lot of you guys, I just keep getting the sense that you're dealing with somebody who, they knew what your insecurities were. They would try and trigger your insecurities, and then they would run off and do whatever they wanted, and then they would come back and act like nothing ever happened, or they would try, because like I feel like a lot of you guys could, like, you know, like would do what Libras do, be a little bit more of like peacekeepers, try to keep the peace. And I feel like this person, they're aware of that, so they try to take advantage of that. And I just feel like this person, they overstep your boundaries. They know that what they're doing is hurting you. And I feel like it's just this person, could be just kind of self-serving. Whatever is helping them in the moment, that's kind of what they're doing. And I feel like a lot of you guys are like, wow, I feel so hurt. I feel so betrayed. But it's almost like this person's in survival. This person's in, what's in it for me? How am I going to survive? So I feel like you're dealing with somebody who is not really even stable in themselves. Even if they appear to be stable, I feel like you're dealing with somebody who's not stable. I feel like you're dealing with somebody who constantly lies. So we have the Four of Needles, the Seven of Needles, the Page of Potions, the Knight of Candles, and the Ace of Pentacles, and then we have the Chariot. So, you know, the whole stereotypical, like the Knight of Wands is like the player, but I am kind of getting that little bit of that vibe there where this person, maybe you catch them doing things that are not appropriate, and then I feel like they kind of blame you, or they like make up an excuse. I feel like some of you guys, this is a past connection that I'm talking about. And with that time, because I feel like, you know, with that Four of Needles, it's time, it's that meditation, it's time to sit down and relax, figure things out. I feel like what's happening at this moment is you guys are starting to gain clarity, and you guys are really starting to heal through this. Okay. So I'm getting this feeling that for a lot of my Libras, I'm talking about a past connection. And currently, I think the reason it's coming up is, yes, we do have Mercury in retrograde. If you are watching it at the time that this reading is on, but if not, whatever. You are learning something from time. I feel like time has kind of helped illuminate stuff for you. I think a lot of you guys are starting to become a little bit more emotionally grounded. I'm also getting that you're gaining the clarity about the situation a little bit better. I still feel like a lot of you guys, though, still have a hard time closing this chapter with this person, because I feel like this is an individual who's constantly been in and out of your life, or just people that, or this person has just gradually, would escalate stuff and then kind of pull back and then escalate stuff. So it's like you're dealing with somebody who, it's almost like it was like a emotional roller coaster to be with this person. And I think that you've taken this time out to heal and examine your emotions, and you're starting to look at things in a more, instead of in a more negative light, you're starting to look at it in a more like, good for me. I mean, like, did I really miss out on this person? Like, a part of you is questioning if really you missed out, right? Like, did I really miss out? This person cheated on me, or this person lies to me. But it's like, what's interesting with this individual is I feel as though this person, they thought they got away with it. I'm also getting this person at times started to kind of plan things out, because again, I get this feeling that this person was emotionally numb. They numbed themselves out with like addictions. So they just try and find ways to cope with the emotions that they can't handle. And I feel like for them, they grew up learning to scheme, how to learn to lie, how to learn to do, because I feel like this person's lied, and I feel like you've caught them in lies, or you are aware that they have lied to you. And so I feel like that's wise, because this person was taught at a young age, hey, lying can get me things that I want and need. So this person, I think for you, you realized, you know, wow, I just want that apology. I just want what's mine, what's owed to me. And it's almost like a part of you feels a little bit beaten down and defeated because of this person's behavior and the way that they come about things. I feel like is a little bit childish, but also very cold, or just, again, it's just very self-serving. And I feel like you guys, you're closing this end of this chapter, and you know you are, and you're beginning something new, but it's still this constant, like, oh, it's like you're high. It's like, okay, this person here, okay, you told this person how you felt. I think you were very upfront about it. This individual, though, they were vulnerable. They felt vulnerable, and that's, I think, another reason they cut this situation. This card was hiding behind this. It's like this person made it act like, oh, you can't give me anything, Libra. You're no good. You can't do this or that. It's like they were giving you all these reasons, maybe, perhaps, or that, or they just kind of just snuck away. But I really feel like this person really did tell you, like, why, like, yeah, I can do better than you, blah blah blah, because, and it was just because they felt triggered, they felt vulnerable, so they lashed out on you. They lashed it all out on you. But and then they act like they painted this picture like, I'm going to leave and I'm going to be happier with so and so, or be happier somewhere else. So it's like they took their coin, they took what they had to offer, because apparently you don't like deserve it or appreciate it, right? Like, this person could have guilt tripped you. This person was saying things that was like kind of guilt trippy, or just really trying to paint this picture that they're off to bigger, better things. And I think that's one thing that really bothered you, was because a part of you felt like, wow, I almost feel like this person really is. And it's not true. I feel like this person just wanted to paint that picture, but really they were they were getting rid of this relationship because they were feeling triggered. They were feeling, like they weren't enough. They felt vulnerable, and they knew that they couldn't give you what you wanted. So they cut the cord. And I feel like they act like they were like, yep, I'm single, I'm fine, I don't need you, blah, blah, blah. But really, in reality, they know that they just couldn't give you what it is that you were asking for, Libra. Even if they put up the facade that they were able to, this person kept like this mask on that they could do it. And I felt like when this person moved forward, I think that it really impacted you, which caused you to kind of reflect upon your own issues, and reflect upon what choices you have and what you should do. And like, it kind of got you stuck in focusing on that past and healing that past, because now it's almost like you feel like you have to, like, you almost want to resolve this by talking to them and telling them how you feel. But at the same time, it's like, again, I feel like this person is just really closed off. Like, this person has their own issues. And I feel like they also have a lot of codependencies. And I think that you could have, I'm just getting the sense that they just couldn't, in order for them to give you the justice that you're asking for, they would have to be vulnerable, and they're afraid to do that, and they don't want to do that, is also something that I'm getting here. So we had complacency. I think a lot of you guys were complacent in the situation, and I feel like that's another reason that it was like, hey, you need to accept what has happened, because you shouldn't have settled for that anyway. I feel like this person really lied to you. And again, I kept sensing this person painted a picture that they were off to better things, when really in reality, they weren't. And I feel like for a lot of you guys, this person lied to you. They deceived you. They told you things that weren't true. I'm also getting as well that maybe you or this person was very impatient and wanted to push the connection like faster than what was the natural rhythm or pace of the connection. I feel like a lot of my Libras are still in this process of grieving and dealing with the impact that this person could have left behind. But I feel like you guys are really discovering different parts of yourself, and parts of you that didn't know existed, parts of you that actually were strong. I feel like this puts you on a path to where you're almost walking into your own spirituality, and you're going to find joy. It's like this connection is bringing you to the opposite side, which is bringing you to the joy that you experience when you heal everything that you're going through. Because I feel like abundance is just around the corner for you guys. But like, abundance, wisdom, self-worth. Like, you guys are really actually stepping into your own, because I feel like you guys have put in a lot of work. I'm also getting that, see, wow, it's like flipped back up, right? It's like you guys are changing, you guys are evolving, and you guys are growing. And because of that, it's really causing a lot of you guys to expand. Because I just feel like you guys have gone through a lot here, Libra. And I feel like this person, like I said, just really could have, they could have brought down your self-esteem. I feel like this person lied and was saying things like I said, like, oh yeah, I deserve better than you, and blah, 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 blah. And like, this person really could have said some awful things. Especially if you caught them in a lie, then they really could have guilt tripped you or made you feel bad for almost asking questions even. Like, where were you last night? And them freaking out about it. And it's like, then they get upset. Well, you just don't trust me. But when you do weird behaviors like that, you know, you can't help but like question. So I feel like you're dealing with somebody who is just very kind of self-absorbed, but has their own insecurities and their own wounds that they are not willing or ready to heal yet. And I felt like they tried to cover up those lies. They tried to cover up the lie. They tried to hide the lie. Like, hide from their mistakes. It's almost like you could have caught them in a lie and then they tried to use another lie to cover up that lie. Yeah, see, it's like a part of you just really wanted this person to work with you and to be honest with you. And I just feel like that's something that you really wanted. Yeah, see, we have that Ace of Needles, the Three of Presents, the Knight of Candles, and then the Eight of Presents. And then we have that Two of Potions. So I feel like you really wanted to talk and work through this. I feel like you've given this person multiple chances, Libra. You just wanted the clarity. You just wanted the honesty. You just wanted the commitment. You wanted them to fix their wrongs, fix their mistakes. You wanted them to take accountability. But it's like, again, that, you know, this is what you wanted. This is what you were hoping for. But then this person, they were not willing. They did not want to work things out. They kept putting things on pause, putting things on hold, making you wait, making you, because they were working on something else. They were working on their other side of stability. This person was focused on other things and they were not offering to you. I also am getting that this person knew that they needed to heal things, knew that they should bring you justice and victory. But I'm also getting that this person, it's weird because it's like this person knew what you wanted. They knew that you wanted to heal this. They know what you wanted. They knew you wanted to have them apologize, them work through it. But the issue that I'm seeing with this person, is it's like, Libra, they purposely caused the conflict. They walked away. They cut this out. They knew that you wanted to, they knew that okay, Can I just like talk? No. They knew that you wanted to have them apologize, work this out, heal the situation, even if they were going to walk away, right? Even if they knew, even if you knew that they were still going to leave the connection, they knew you still wanted the closure, but instead they chose to continue the fight. They chose to continue to, not give you what you want. And when you kept saying to them, hey, I need you to work with me here, what did this person do? I felt like they immediately would bring other people. It's like they would bring other people involved. There was always this win or lose with this person. This person couldn't just sit down and be civil. But I feel like internally, this person was battling their own depression, their own anger. I feel like this person had a lot of anger inside. And I think that, they kept dangling this, oh, I care for you, of course I care, but not really. Yeah, I care. It's like they kept kind of giving you mixed signals, like that hot and that cold, because they were never balancing out. They were never giving you what you really needed. And I kept saying, like, I think that they kept involving other people on purpose. And even though they knew you had this picture in your mind of what it is that you wanted, that's what they threw in your face with somebody else. Everything you wanted, Libra, with them, they were going to go have that with someone else or do something else with that. Like, right? Like this person had you in your mind, and it had you in your thoughts and your feelings. And a part of you believes that, wow, maybe I just really can't manifest this, because it's like, again, you caught this person in a lie, and this person moved really quickly away from you after that. The second that they knew you caught them in a lie, it was like, oh, it's over, it's done, bye. And it's like they try to cut this connection, even when it was toxic. I feel like this person kept, like, I just kind of get this impression that this person decided to go somewhere else, and you were like, please just give me what I need. But then they're like, no, I'm going to go to this person. Like, I just felt like they kept using another person against you or another situation against you, because it's like they wanted to get that reaction out of you. They wanted to kind of keep you stuck in case things don't work out for them in the other situation. Or it's like, again, I'm just saying that I feel like this person is super selfish and just really self-centered here, Libra. And I feel like the universe was like, okay, Libra, you should stop playing with the devil here. So we're going to cut you out. Yeah, service. I feel like a lot of you guys, you really help people out. You really care for people. And I think this individual knows that about you. All right, Libra. Whew. This card fell, and I swear, dude, it took me so long to get this card, to pick it up. And it was self-worth. Like, and it came out in the reverse. Like, this person really made you feel insecure. Really, really just, it's like they brought out your worst fears and then used it against you. And it's like you're in this recovery state, but you're still in this confusion about it. And I feel like they wanted to kind of keep you confused. They wanted to hurt you. And I feel like a lot of you guys, a part of you maybe knew that this person wasn't good for you, but you needed to trust your instincts. You needed to trust in that gut feeling. You knew something was off with this person, and it's like, trust that. And then we have expansion. So I feel like you guys are expanding and changing and growing in your life. Things are kind of shifting. I feel like the tides are shifting. And we have insecurities again. So I feel like this person really could have picked on your insecurities because they knew you were insecure. I feel like some of you guys might be perfectionists a little bit, Libra, and they knew that. So they would nitpick on you, tell you things that were bad about you. And it's like this person left you feeling like, like they kept taking from you. It felt like they were taking pieces of you. I feel like this person guilt tripped you a lot. And that's one of the reasons you're also there too, is it's like you're learning to trust yourself and to heal and work through this. So this feels like a very intense reading, and I'm sorry for any Libra out there who is going through this situation, because this is a messed up situation where somebody, I feel like, this person is not very stable emotionally, and I feel like because they're not emotionally stable, they make decisions that are not the best for them. They don't really take it that long to stop and just think. It's like they're on survival. They're trying to survive, and they leech off of people, and they could lie to people and get what they want out of a situation by manipulating it. But really, in reality, it's like this person's really struggling, and I feel like this person needs compassion in their life. But I feel like this person, you can give them compassion, Libra, but I feel like you need to give compassion to yourself, because this is a really messed up energy. It's sad because I feel like this person really beat into you these insecurities and the self-worth issues, but really they were just projecting their insecurities and self-worth onto you, and you took that in as, this is me. This is how this person views me. It's like this person somehow, it's like you gave this person the power to decide what your value was, and nobody can decide what your value is, Libra, but you. So hopefully this helps somebody out there and helps you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Have a great and wonderful day. Thank you. Bye.